Hello, everyone's. I am here for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode 14. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. You guys, my whole section of notes is all about Moniece, all about Fizz, and all about April. And I have like a little quickies at the end, but I figure I'm going to just go ahead and get them out of the way because I'm tired of this situation between Moniece, Fizz, and April. Mainly because April be butting her business and putting her head in business. It's not her, but we're going to get to that in a minute. Let's talk about A1 and Lyrica, who have become Kirk and Rasheeda 2.0. Y'all know Kirk and Rasheeda seemed like they were doing any and everything to have a storyline to be on Love and Hip Hop. Him cheating repeatedly, him accusing her of cheating, him having a baby, her finding out, her kicking him out, her bringing him back in, them trying to work it out, but she don't want him to have any contact with the mother of his child. Just all these things. This is where Lyric and A1 is. We was talking about A1, you was out here cheating, you was doing all that, and then they tried to bring it into us that, oh yeah, Lyric cheated too. But the worst part about it is he continued to cheat, and he cheated on you while you was pregnant, and she talking to her mama because she's trying to forgive A1, but her mama was like, does that man really love you? Because if he had loved you, he wouldn't have cheated on you while you was pregnant. I guess the while you was pregnant made it worse. But I was like, they was both cheating on each other. And I was like, it's like I'm trying to believe what's going on in their lives. But it's like, it's very reminiscent of Kirk and Rasheeda. Let's move over to Zell. Zell is in a relationship with a woman. Now, he had said this a few episodes ago that he wanted to be married to a woman and have kids, that he was bisexual. So now he got him a full lady out here. Now, you know how it's always on these shows, some random person, like, this is my friend, we've been knowing each other for years. Well, apparently Mickey has known the girl for years and Slick went to school with the girl. So that's how she ties into the situation, I guess. I was like, I don't know how they got together, but they'll say that he want to be with a woman, so I'm not going to say, no, you're not going to be with a woman, because I'm not him. Now, let's get over to Moniece and Fizz and April and all the things that they got going on in their relationship. Now, I don't know why it is that the group is trying to push Moniece to talk to April when there's nothing that she needs to discuss with April. Her issues are with the father of her child and the disrespect and how we'll be cool with co-parenting, but as soon as you get a woman, something in you switches and the women feel that they can talk to me any old type of way. And then on top of that, my son is lying to me. She said in her confessional, the lack of a healthy communication between them puts their son in a position where he feels that he needs to petition to lie to her, and he fails to realize that and or care about that. Now, Moniece feels she don't care that April and Fizz are together, and she actually was okay with it. Is you a good mom, but what I'm not okay with is you questioning me, like coming to me about my feelings and what I have going on with the father of my son. And she's like, when we can have a conversation without your sidekick there, that would be good. Like, April, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Yes, you and Fizz have been sleeping with each other for a year, like for however long it was. Like, it just ain't just happened. You can't tell me otherwise. But anyway, like, you are now just officially the girlfriend. And I could say if you was the wife, I would say you can sort of kind of have an input in, but this is the father of her child. You ain't got nothing to do with what's going on between them. She's saying that even though Fizz had drug her name through the mud and called her all kind of unstable people, wait a minute. She took it like he was dogging her out, you unfit, you this, you that, the person. And she took that like when her family said, take that baby and get full custody of that baby and don't let Fizz see that baby. She couldn't do that. She couldn't kick him when he was down because at the end of the day, her son loves his father, and she couldn't let the anger that she has for her child's father get away from her child seeing said father. He loves his daddy. Now, Moniece decides to go on Jason's radio show, and I was like, Moniece, you need to just take a page out of Omarion's book and just pay them complete guts. Like, girl, get you some type of business, elevate yourself, and just don't bother about them. I know you have your depression issues and this, that, and the third, but girl, you getting angry and worked up is not going to be beneficial for you or Cameron. Yeah, so she goes on the show. She said Fizz ain't skid. Wait a minute. I wrote these notes down weird. Oh, he ain't about skid. He ain't skid, never was skid, and never will be skid. I was like, well, okay. I was not cussing. I said skid. You probably couldn't tell because, this code jumped back on me yesterday. Child. Anyways. So, she goes on the show. She's still a little bit mad at Jason because Jason did put her, porn tape out there a few years ago. And she says, I forgive you, but I won't forget you. I'll tell you that. She says that, Fizz didn't become friends with April until after he fell out with Omarion. And when she asked her son, okay, what house does daddy live in? And he was like, that's none of your business. You have to ask my daddy. And I was like, that's where I would have an issue. I need to know when my child is not with me in my house, where is the house that you were staying at and who was staying there? Who around my child? I want to know these things. She's been having depressions. Her depression is kicked up since Mickey's party. She hasn't been doing well mentally, emotionally, and physically, and it's okay. But her thing is, it's okay for April, who's been going on here and saying all the issues that she has had with her child's father and how, Fizz was there for her when she needed him. And my question is, when Fizz was taking her kids to the park, when April needed a break and all of these things, where was Cam at? Was Cam with him with the kids at the park, or was Cam with Moniece? That's just a question. But she don't understand how it is that April, she can go on all these venting about her relationship and her breakup and going in and out of custody with Omarion. But when I vent about my struggles or what I'm going through, you actually see what I'm going through with the father of my child. Then it's an issue. How is that? Now they moved in right behind her. Of all the places y'all could have moved into, you moved in right behind her house. I was like, okay. She says that they were good. And as soon as he hooked up with April, there was an issue. He's showing April all the messages between them. She's saying she's not okay, and she's not the best at being a mom or a friend because of depression. She's trying to be strong for her son, but she be with depression. I've never dealt with depression, but I'm assuming that it's a difficult place to be in. And then all these emotions that she's having and the disrespect that Fizz and all his every time he gets a girlfriend, they disrespect her. Season 1, that girl that was ended up cheating on him was disrespectful to her. He had another girlfriend who was disrespectful. The girl who used to be A1's friend was disrespectful. And the only time that he seemed to have Moniece's back is when he wasn't in a relationship, when her mom was jumping down her throat about whatever was going on at the time. And I was like, Fizz, he's on this, I ain't got time for that. If it ain't got to do with our son, I ain't got to talk to you. You can chuck me to Deuce and all these other things. I told y'all, my whole notes was just about April. It's about, I'm going to put her first, about Moniece, Fizz, and April. So, oh yeah, we did have a little scene with Yo-Yo, Apple, and Brittany, and them getting into the studio together or whatever. Y'all, I apologize. I am not energized. I worked 14 and a half hours yesterday. And when I tell you I'm tired, I'm tired. I got up at 4:30 in the morning. Started work at 6. It didn't get off to 8:30. Yes. And then where I was at, it was cold, and I was happy that I had a jacket. But the jacket I had wasn't giving me enough, warmth. Therefore, my cold, sinus, whatever I got going on, hopped back on me. So, yeah. I'm sorry I'm not all energetic, but this wasn't an energetic episode. It was just the trials and tribulations of Moniece, Fizz, and April. So, y'all, if I left anything out, please leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful face puts a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people. If you're returning, you're a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. And this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.